Yo, everybody, back at it once again. Favorite entrepreneur, your boy, official Tyree Samuels. And today we're going to be talking about is, I'm going to be following up with a video that I just did, because what I'm doing for you guys, I'm actually making a playlist for anybody that knows absolutely nothing about trading, how you can come in from not knowing anything to being able to copy and paste and, potentially see some withdrawal profits. So today we're going to be following up from previously doing a video over how to take partials. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do what's called adjusting your stop loss to break even. So if you guys are interested, you want to know how to be able to, put yourself in a risk-free trade, then you guys make sure you stay tuned for the next clip. I'll see you soon. Peace. Yo, everybody, how you guys doing? Back at it once again. Favorite entrepreneur, your boy, official Tyree Samuels. And before y'all go any further, please make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with every single video that I drop. And then right underneath that, you guys should see the thumbs up and the like button. I'd appreciate if you tap into that too, just so YouTube knows you guys appreciate my content. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to be able to do what's called setting yourself up to be in a risk-free trade, okay? What exactly does that mean? So whenever you get into a trade, you're initially going to have an amount of money that usually, I would hope, was predetermined. So you should never get into a trade and be like, man, I lost. I didn't know I was going to lose that much. No, if you lost, it should be the $10 that you knew you were okay with losing before you took the trade. So adjusting your stop loss to break even simply means, okay, if I got into this trade and I was originally okay with losing $20, now I'm at a point to where even if the trade reverses, I don't lose anything, right? So you went from being okay with losing $20, I know you're gonna be okay with not losing $0, okay? So that's what's called, adjusting your stop loss to break even, or what a lot of people refer to as a risk-free trade. So what I'm about to do is, I'm about to go ahead and screen record and show you guys exactly how to be able to position yourself in a risk-free trade. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw my screen record up now. And what you guys should be looking at is going to be MetaTrader 4, okay? So MetaTrader 4 is actually going to be the app that you guys, take advantage of. I obviously have a YouTube video for that. But I'm going to show you guys how to be able to adjust stop loss to break even. So if I go to the screen where it says trade, keep in mind, this is a demo account, okay? Obviously, make sure you guys are practicing on a demo account before you go to a live account. So I just want you guys to focus on the number that has blue, okay? Not the two that are red, the number that has blue, okay? So it says Euro USD, right? Sell 0.50. We don't even worry about any of that right now because I have a video for that. We're just going to focus on the number fluctuating in blue that shows 65, 64, 67. We're focusing on that number. So currently right now, you might be up, close to $70. And you're like, you know what, Tyree? I don't want to close out the trade because I still feel as though it might keep going in my direction. Maybe if I come back a few hours later, this $60 or $70 may be 120 or 140. And I don't want to miss out on that by, exiting the trade too early, right? So this is where you would do what's called adjusting your stop loss to break even. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to throw up on the screen what it's going to look like when I send a notification in my chat when I want you guys to adjust your stop loss to break even, okay? Some people are going to say the entire word break even. Some people are just going to put the initials BE, okay? Both of these mean the same thing. Or other people may say, move your stop to entry for a risk-free trade. All three of those terms I just said mean the exact same thing, okay? So if you didn't catch all three of those, make sure you rewind this video and closely listen to the three different terms that all mean put your stop loss to break even, right? So how are you gonna do that, right? All you're going to do is you're gonna press and hold the trade that you intend on doing this. So once again, whatever trade you wanna do, press and hold it, right? The way that you know you've pressed and held the correct trade is at the top, it's going to say deal, the number, and it's going to say the currency pair. So obviously, if I accidentally did AUD USD, it's like, okay, it says AUD USD. I know that's not the one that I want to do. So I'm going to press and hold Euro USD. Now, from the options that you see close, modify, trade, close by chart. We're going to go to where it says modify, okay? So I'm going to click on where it says modify. Now, the only thing you guys need to do is, if I had a stop loss here, which keep in mind, you're always going to have a stop loss, right? This is a demo account. I let these trades run just so I can have the ability to show you guys this example. So there was no stop, okay? Every trade I send in my chat, you're always going to have a stop loss. So normally what you're going to do is you're going to erase the old stop loss and then enter in a new one. On this example, it was already blank, so I'm just going to type it in. But just so you guys know what to expect, normally a stop loss is already going to be there. You're going to erase it and then put in a new one, okay? So if I go back to the screen, you need to know, okay, when I'm adjusting my stop loss to break even, what number am I putting in the slot that says stop loss, right? Whenever you get into a trade, you're always going to have an entry, okay? It doesn't matter if you got in today, tomorrow, next week, tomorrow. It doesn't matter whose trade you put in. You are always going to have an exact entry to where the market put you in, right? How do I know exactly where the market put me in, you might ask? I got you. So if you guys look right here where I'm going to point the arrow, right underneath Euro USD, that first number to the left of the arrow, okay, notice how there's an arrow in the middle, right? To the left of the arrow, it's always going to be the first number to the left of the arrow. That is going to be your entry. So if you look at Euro USD, right, for the sell and for the buy right above it, notice how they have two different entries, okay? Notice how the one that we're looking at is 1.13073, but the one right above it is 1.13080, okay? Slight difference, but it is a difference. So whenever adjusting your stop loss to break even, you need to use the exact number that they give you underneath your currency pair, okay? I don't care what your homeboy's entry is. I don't care what your mama's entry is. Everybody has a different entry. So when I say adjust stop loss to break even, guess what? Your entry may be different from her entry, but you are still going to follow the same procedure, okay? So if you're like, okay, my entry is 1.13073, guess what I'm gonna do now? Now I'm gonna press and hold. I'm gonna click modify. I'm now gonna type that in, 1.13073. Now, obviously, if you don't remember the whole number, right, you might need to take a screenshot so you can do the double screen. You might want to write it down. Make sure you have the exact number. And once you hit modify, okay, if I were to tap on Euro USD, I want you guys to look where it says SL, okay? Now it shows me that that is my stop loss. So now I can see the stop loss is the same as the entry, which means that I've successfully adjusted my stop loss to break even, okay? Now, once again, if I tap on Euro USD, you will see right where it says SL, the number next to it, as long as that number is the same as the number underneath the currency pair, that means that you have successfully adjusted your stop loss to break even. So what does that mean, you might ask, okay? I can go ahead and stop screen sharing. So what does that mean? It means at this point, if the market were to stop going in your direction and it all of a sudden reversed, you no longer are going to lose money if your stop loss is now at break even. The worst thing that would happen is it would hit your break even and then you would just break even. You would just zero out. Now, keep in mind, if you guys don't understand what spread is and things like that, technically speaking, you might lose like $1 or something like that. So you might look at your history, it might say -$2, and you're gonna be like, well, Tyree, you told me I wasn't gonna lose nothing. Well, you need to obviously understand how the term spread works, right? Which I will make a separate YouTube video for. So since this is in a playlist, I'm gonna make sure you guys see everything accordingly so you know exactly what to do and what not to do. But with that being said, if you guys were able to come to the call, right? You were able to come to the YouTube video, you learned something, please don't be shy. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, because I'm gonna be dropping these videos nonstop for you guys, right? And then after that, right underneath it, you should be able to see the thumbs up, the like button. Please make sure you guys share this video with somebody who needs the help. And as usual, I'm gonna see you guys at the top, not from the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. See you on Wanna Be a Peace.